Hi! So this is us before the sampling. Hi, my name is Science Maestra British Remy with the number ID of 2023 643 and 79.
Hi, my name is Putrajaya. My ID number is 2023 627 438.
Hi, my name is Nainaiwani binti Muhammad Salim and my ID number is 2023 622 506. Hi.
Hi, my name is Nurul Balkis binti Muhammad Aziz. My ID number 2023 627582. Okay, so for this practical one, we will calculate and describe the following step, which is we will count the mean of leaf, the mean variation and the standard variation. So we will calculate these three set of leaves, which is consists of one set consists of 10 pieces of leaves. For the second objective for this practical one, we can understand the concept of correlation for this statistic, which is mean variation and standard deviation. And for the last objective, we will determine the relationship between two variables, which is length and width of this set of leaves that we will calculate.
So we will measure the leaf length starting from here to here. This is the pure, and then the leaf width starting from here to here. We take the largest width.
Using this width and length, we will calculate means for this leaf, set of leaves, and variation and standard deviation. Negatif 5.96 kosong 2.
Negatif 35.5216. Okay, to calculate the mean, we need to divide the total of leaf length divided by total of leaf.
Okay, the second calculation is to calculate the variance of this statistic, which is variance. We have to divide the total square of leaf length minus the mean divided by total of leaf minus 1 to get the variance of the whole data.
To calculate the standard deviation, the formula is square root of variance. Evening to fellow students and lecturers. So this is our quadrant for this assignment. Our quadrant consists of 10 times 10 quadrant with a few species in it. Just like the first one, that is called Calphylum Inophylum, with only one number of plant here in our quadrant. Moving on to the next species in our quadrant is the plant that we call as Asplenium leaves, or we know it as bird nest fern. There is 6 number of species here in our quadrant. As you can see here, there is 4 number of plants that was located in the lab, but another 2 of the plant was attached on their host tree. There is called Inophylum. Just as you can see that. They both live in the symbiosis relationship, where the bird nest fern attach themselves to the branch of this tree, of their host tree, and sucking off some of the nutrition, and also making their own food by receiving the sunlight and rain. So moving on, this is the third species in our quadrant with the name of Vilenia fructosa. In our quadrant, there is 6 number of plants here in our quadrant.
Okay guys, move on to the fourth species in this quadrant, which is called as Vilenia excelsa. We have 1 number in this quadrant. So moving on to the last species, which is called Hopia odorata. We have only 1 number in this quadrant, but the leaves is almost similar to the other species. So this is the list for the species in this time times time literal quadrant.
Assalamualaikum, greetings to my lecturers. So today I would like to talk about the practical tool for BIO464, with the title of Factors that Affect the Distribution and Abundance of Organisms. So for this practical, we were required to do 2 types of quadrant in a place that was called as Taman Botani Putrajaya, that was located in Putrajaya. So for this presentation, I would like to discuss about the result that we have come up from the practical. So just like I've mentioned before, there are 2 types of site that we have done our quadrant in Taman Botani Putrajaya. So for this first quadrant that we call as site 1, it is a quadrant with a measurement of 10 times 10 meter that contains 5 different types of species in total. So the area of the quadrant was 100 meters square. So for the second site, it is a quadrant with a measurement of 5 times 5 meter that contains 4 different types of species, which lead us to 25 meters square of the area. So as we can see here, this is figure 1 that shows us the illustration of replacement of the species in the quadrant in site 1. As you can see here, there are 5 type of logos that we have choose that represent a different type of species. So this is the distribution. So this is the result that we have received from the quadrant 1. Just like I mentioned before, there are 5 type of species in this quadrant 1. Like the first one is Putrajaya, Dilena Superticosa, Dilena excelsa, Aspermidus, and also Calophyllum inophilum. And different type of symbols represent different type of species. Just like this illustration that we've used before, we've used the symbol of sun, the star, the square, triangle, and also love. And these are the number of individuals that was in our quadrant. And then we get the density by dividing the number of individual of the species with the area of the quadrant itself. So this is how we get the density for this quadrant. So this is figure 2 that illustrate the placement of the species in a quadrant in our site 2. As we can see here, there are 4 types of different emojis that we've used to represent our species in our quadrant. And each emojis represent different type of species. So let me explain. So this is the result that I've get from the site 2 quadrant. As we can see here, there are 4 types of species here, which is Neoregelia species, Alcantara imperialis, Aspermidus, and also Diera consolata. And these are the symbols that represent each type of species with the total number of individuals and their density for the quadrant. So just like before, how do we get the density is when we divide the number of individuals with the area of the quadrant, then we get the density. Hi! So, this is us after the sampling and we have done it. So, it's a wrap! Bye!